Hi, my beautiful souls. I am so glad you're here today. Hope you have joined me for about maybe an hour. This is Brushstrokes to Breakthroughs. Hopefully, you hear something today that will touch your heart. If you are broken, you feel lost, you're in a dark place. Hopefully, this brings you some light today. I am Christy. I started Stark Art to help those who are in pain, who have been where I've been. I know how it feels. So I'm here to try to help you feel a little bit less, broken today. That is the goal today. Today is episode 4. We're going to paint with purpose today. This was episode 3. This is coloring outside the lines of pain. This is how it ended up, and it will be in the collection, in the series. So we have that one, which hopefully y'all really enjoyed that one. This today, we are again going to paint with purpose. I want to welcome you to this. If you are watching it live or you're going to watch a replay, it will hopefully help you. And today we're looking for your God-given purpose. Once we start creating, it doesn't matter if you're a painter. Maybe you're not a painter. Maybe you don't paint. Maybe that's not what you were meant to do. And that's okay. That's okay. Everybody has different talents. And as I have started painting, I have realized how many people love art and how many people paint. There are so many people out there painting now, and they're artists. They are so good. I've been looking at a lot of different, the oils and the acrylic and all the different paint, the textures you use. It's incredible, just incredible. The art world is booming. Today's episode, though, I have pretty much structured it because we are in episode 4 already, and we're only going to have 5 in this series. Today's going to be powerful because we're not just painting with emotion or healing, we're painting with this purpose. The purpose I'm talking about. We all have a purpose. God says so. God made us that way, so we do. It's special. It means something. And maybe in your life you don't see it yet. Maybe you just don't see it yet. But that's because you haven't lived enough life yet. It takes years, decades to come up with everything to really understand. And even after you just keep learning something new every day, you are constantly learning. Constantly learning all the time. All the time. The sacred thing about having everything, that you have inside you, that you feel you never lost. Well, you didn't lose it. It's been buried. It's been buried in that pain that you've been feeling that has hurt so much that seems like it's never going away. That, my souls, that is where the pain, the healing must come from. Some of you, may have grieved. You may have grieved your loss, your tragedy, your life-altering event. But some of you, you never have. You still have so much pain and so much hurt deep down. And it hurts so much that you've got to start releasing that pain. God says to do that. God does not want us to live in our grief and our pain. He doesn't want us to live with it all the time. knows it's going to hurt. He knows it's going to hurt. And it will. It does. It does. Sometimes it hurts so much. It's unbearable. It really is. But some of you that have not let it go, just haven't let it go. In Luke 1:46-7, talks about the soul and the spirit and how they are distinctively different. The spirit, God loves. God takes care of your spirit. You're connected with God, with your spirit. Your soul processes life, love, grief, trauma, joy, your purpose. Your soul needs to be connected. Your soul is what gets saved. Your soul is what he restores. Restoration. Restoration is being restored. Restored in him. Restore your life. Restoration. I had a friend ask, what's restoration? Restoring your soul. Getting right with God. Making it right. Feeling right. Your soul is deeper than, it's the core of who you are. That's what that is. Your soul is the core of who you are. And it's beautiful. It's truly beautiful. Once you figure it out and you get it down, if you need help, again, I'm here. I can help you with all that. I have been in crisis management for years and years and years. I thought about EMT, but it was just it was going to be too bloody and gory, and I didn't really think my soul could handle the brutal, hard, right out there horrific, even though I love horror. That's pretty scary. Woo. Anyway, the pain that you may be feeling, it's gonna leave marks. But through Christ, we don't just cover up the scars. We turn them into masterpieces. And I am living proof, y'all, that there is a way out when you feel your darkest. You could have been to the point where I was, where I just did not care. It felt that I was all alone. And, the thing was, I had Jesus the whole time. I did. I had him. He was right there with me. But I was upset. I was upset with God. I was talking to him, but I was upset with him. He changed my whole life. I didn't realize it was going to change so dramatically and hurt so bad. But when we go through things like that, like I said, he restoreth our soul. That's Psalm 23:3, by the way. Even when the progress feels slow, even when we're still healing, God's purpose for us hasn't passed. It's being refined, rebuilt, restored. He loves us. He wants us to be happy, to have that inner peace, to love each other, to help each other, for it to just be common knowledge, just automatic, just an automatic thing, make it happen. And he does. He loves us so much. Whatever you are feeling today, though, if you need to release it, I understand. You may not want to put it in the comments or anything. You can always reach out to me. The email that I have, that I set up for this, is Stark Artwork. And that will, starkartwork@gmail.com will give me it will give me a connection to me. You can send me, write me something, whatever, however you're feeling. If you want to, ready to open up, if you want to talk to me about whatever's going on, that's what I'm here for. I love helping people get out of their darkness, come out of their darkness, live again, be happy, find their purpose. Every one of us has a purpose. I didn't see that before, y'all. I didn't see it. I didn't know it. I didn't feel it. I didn't feel it. I didn't feel God wanted to use me. I just didn't feel like he wanted to use me. But he's had me singing in church. I've done so much more in the last several years than I thought I would do. Because Christ I had left out. I had left him out. I just don't want to do that. You never want to do that. You never want to let him let go. Never let go. Well, we're painting with a purpose today. You were never meant to just survive heartbreak. You're called to thrive beyond it. Your pain has a purpose. It's got a purpose. I know it don't seem like it. What is it? What is it then? Your purpose is where you're going to find your power, your voice, your story. Maybe it's your art, your calling. It all matters. It all matters. I got to the point I was saying it didn't matter, but gosh, it does. It so does. It does matter, y'all. I listen to K-Love all the time. I told y'all that. I got it playing right now, and he's not done with y'all. He's not done. There are so many things that he's ready to do in your life. If you are not connected to him, you need help doing that. Again, join our group. Join the starkart.online or starkart, my page. I have a page too. It's where y'all can join. It's a safe place. It's a safe place. Again, like I said, this is the 4th episode of this series. We only have one left. And then this full series will be in a bundle that I will have available. And again, the store is being built now with paintings and merchandise and all that. But again, if you need help with finding healing, finding your joy again, your inner peace, you feel you just really, you're just so far out and just can't feel that way back. I understand. I do. I don't want you to be sad. I really don't want you to be sad. You know, I keep hearing that, it's not all about the money. It's not. It's not. It's about the time we have here. About the time we have here and what we can do for others, how we can help each other. Just be there. Be sweet, Show some kindness. I know there's going to be people out there cut you off while you're out in the street. I know. There's going to be, but just look back and just pray for them. Pray for them. What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Chase them down? Just pray for them. Hope that things work out. Just pray for them right there. And God knows. God knows it all. Trust me, y'all, I have done this for you. I have never, or for a year, okay, never say never. For years, once I found out that he took care of my being and things that go on with me, I knew that he was my father. He was there to take care of me, and everything is going to be okay. And it is. It is going to be okay. We were meant for so much. Whether you're creating, you're parenting, leading, rebuilding, there is purpose in it all. Purpose isn't found in perfection. It's found in the process. Every brush stroke you're watching me make, messy or bold, it's the proof that we're becoming who we're meant to be. We're becoming who we're meant to be. And maybe you're not painting with me right now today. I understand that. And maybe you can't paint. Maybe you have tried and you realize you can't paint. Okay, that's not a big deal. There are so many other things you can do. Write a book. With all the AI things out there now, shoot, I really honestly don't even have to paint. I don't even have to paint. I could just come up with a picture and let AI create it and be done. But no, we're not going to do that today. We're not. Because this is our art. There's a purpose for everything. Today, if you don't know your purpose, you're like I was when you were just sitting in the dark and you just don't know. There are tests out there, online that can give you what you possibly should be doing with your life. There's tests you can take that will give you an idea of what you should be doing. It'll ask you your passions. It'll ask you what you love doing. It'll find out. It's kind of almost like a dating thing, a profile, but it's for your career and your life and what you want to do, what you think about, what you would love doing. And like I said, I've always loved painting. I just never picked up a paintbrush, y'all. I never picked up a paintbrush and had a canvas and started painting. I truly, I guess, never thought I could. That's how much, when you have faith in the Lord, you're going to try things. You're going to give it to Him completely. And you're going to try things. And it's going to feel good when you realize you can do something you never thought possible. It's amazing, y'all. It truly is amazing what God can do. It's it truly is amazing. If you don't want to paint, you don't have to paint. Like I said, find something that you would love to do. Find a sport. Find a sport that you love, that you feel good about, that you feel that you could really do well in. Start exercising, getting in shape. If that's what you've always wanted to do, make it happen. I got to say, I've been pretty blessed with very blessed, being the age I am. Because we never want to say our age, or women don't want to talk about it for sure. I'm pretty proud, I guess, of mine because of everything I've gotten to do in mine. There's some people that, like I said, have lived in a place all their life and haven't got to get out really and see the world, and at least this country, and seeing the different areas, the different people. Gosh, people are different everywhere. I know everybody says, well, they're everywhere, but people are so different in so many different areas. They just are. From you know, the way they talk, the way they act, things they do. Some things are so hilarious. It's awesome. It's awesome. It makes you, it makes life fun. It makes life fun. I would not be who I am today if I had not got to travel and be around so many different people in different areas and places in this world. It's crazy. Each layer I do today, I keep adding different things, but I hope it's giving you a little clarity, stepping into what's next with intention. You don't have to have it all figured out, y'all. You just have to start. You just have to start. That was my thing. I just didn't think I could do it. I didn't think I could do it. But once you start and you start trying, you can do it. You can do anything you set your mind to, y'all. Anything. Each one of you are special. You have your own gifts. Maybe that's why today you're in the darkness, or you feel like you're there, because you don't know what you're supposed to be doing. You haven't figured it out yet. Maybe it's time. Maybe it's time to start doing that and figure out what you're supposed to be doing. Reach out. Reach out. Let's get you going. Let's find out what that is. You want to start painting and do some stuff like this? Awesome. I'll be more than happy to help. More than happy. You all know I've always wanted to do some of you, a lot of you don't. But I've always loved the hope. Hope is coming out everywhere now. Everywhere I look, there is hope for love, hope for this, hope for that, hope. And it is crazy how it's catching on so much, because if we had hope all this time, I think life would have been, maybe, I don't know. Life's going to be the way it's going to be. It's going to happen the way it's going to happen. Only God has the plan. Only He knows what's going to happen. Oh, yeah. I hope y'all are having a wonderful, fantastic day. Hope things are going well in your life. If anything has been rough, I hope you pray about it. God helps you get through it. And by later today, it feels better. Feels like maybe a breakthrough. Maybe you'll have your breakthrough today. Just maybe. I love adding the character to the rock or the ground or whatever it is to make it look more real. How does that look? That's looking pretty good for y'all. You got to notice I had to have the water in there too, y'all. I had to put the water in there. But, through this whole series, okay, the main thing was I wanted y'all to have like a transformation through the whole thing. I wanted you to have a takeaway. In episode 1, we talked about the brokenness, broken but becoming, because we got to know where we're going once it's hurt that bad. Once we've been broken that much, there's got to be a process, a system, a step-by-step motivation to move ahead and keep following that. If again, the routine comes into play. If you do not have a routine, you must set one, figure one out, do something you love. The second episode, we went through courage and how it takes courage to make it through, to get through things in this life. It's rough, y'all. When you lose a mother that you were close to lose your father, and then lose the last person that truly knew you, I totally feel how people feel when they do that, when that happens. Now, I've had a lot of friends that have lost their husbands, wives that have been with them for years. And I think of that as God didn't want me to go through that hurt. He was going to give me enough of the other. So, when I've heard of my good friends, family losing husbands, wives that have been in their lives forever, that is a hurt I don't understand. And I think God has kept me, protected me from that. But all of us are different. God has a plan for all of us, and everything is so different. We're all different. We're all created in His image, however, very uniquely created too. That's why He's God. Made for more. Oh, I love painting, y'all. It has really helped me come back into who I was supposed to be this whole time. All those classes. Whew. All those classes for all that money. And I could paint, y'all. I could paint. Should have been painting the whole time. But, that's it again. It takes time to figure things out sometimes. You don't know right away. It takes years to figure things out. Sometimes people need signs. I definitely am one that I love the signs. Helps me know what's going to happen or what's coming. It's almost like God helps me know. When you've got that relationship with Him, you will know. He'll help you. He'll help you understand what's coming. You'll have your little signs. He'll prepare you. He'll prepare you. Oh, isn't that cute? That has turned out pretty nice. After the courage, we talked about healing. We talked about healing and how it takes time. Everybody has their own way of healing. Episode 3. The last episode was all about that. It takes time. And you're going to do it in your own time. There's no set limit. There's no deadline. There's no, you got to be over it by this date. It's not like that. And it never will be. It never will be. It's hard. It hurts. Sometimes feels impossible. Some days it does feel that way. Some days it will get that way. Don't even want to get out of bed. Don't even want to get out of bed. It hurts so bad. But you can. But you can. Take that deep breath. Woo! know that God has a given purpose for you. God has a God-given purpose for you, and it is going to work. It is going to work. Doing a little bit of shoreline here. And I always love using gold or silver, because it gives that metallic shine. So when you move the picture or it's hanging on a wall, you walk past it and it's got you just feel there's a different vibe to the picture. It's pretty cool. But today is the day the Lord hath made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. That is a beautiful one to live by. If I had not done the National Bible Drills when I was a younger little girl, I would not know the Bible the way I do today. Mom and Dad raised us in church. We had to go every Sunday night, every Wednesday. And I think that's what maybe, I don't know, changed me, or I don't know. I felt like they made me do it, and if I didn't want to, shouldn't have had to. And I know a lot of you get upset about that now when I say that, but I feel it's anyone's decision, their decision. When they want the Lord to come into their life and they're ready to seek Him and love Him and do what they need to do to live for Him, they'll know it and they'll do it. And nobody needs to be making them feel like they got to do something that they don't want to do. This world is too messed up. I should just say it. It's messed up. But for all of you, I really hope that you have thought about your soul and you know where it's going. And I hope that you are loved by so many of those that care about you, and you're surrounded by that love every day. I hope it's that way for you. I am thinking, what else do we need in this picture? I think I'm going to put some more mountains in it. That's what I think it needs. However, for today, I think it's been about 30 minutes. I really hope that you have found some purpose today. It doesn't mean big and flashy. It means knowing who you are, living in alignment with hope, healing, and God's grace. I hope you've enjoyed this picture. I may do a few more things to it. The sky's too empty, I think. Maybe some mountains back here in the background I could do. But if you have enjoyed this series so far, I hope that it has connected with you and you have found purpose. I want to personally invite you to episode 5. It'll be the grand finale. It will probably be Saturday afternoon. Hopefully somebody can watch or more can see it live. I'm going to pull everything all together and really share how you can walk in hope with me beyond these brushstrokes. I hope that life is treating you good. I hope you are not sad and in the darkness today, but if you are, until next time, keep pressing forward, anchoring your steps, Remember, God wastes nothing, not even in your pain. I care, and so many else do too. Reach out. Starkart.online, join me there. Send me an email. DM me. Let's talk. Take care of yourself. Until next time, God bless.